Both of them would like to be there.
I want to say it. I want to say it, Yummy. I know it's the first, it's qualifier number 4. It's the first qualifier of the split. Whoever loses this, I'm writing them off. I'm fully writing them off. That's how big it is.
Respect. In fact, we'll take any respect we did have for them, put it back into the bucket, because there'll be some other people that might need some respect in the future.
Final guess I'll watch. For those at home, this is everything on the line. Our respect is on the line for these sides.
And I know how much they care about that one, so you can see it in their eyes as Misty sets up a beautiful play. Fades, gives another one underneath, and Misty comes through for the first.
That's a nice goal explosion too. It was Fades off the crossbar with a double. Scrub got the clear. Gus with the pre-jump. Perhaps worried about Baz behind him as well. And Misty, your boy Misty.
Dude, this guy.
Yummy, he can place a ball. He just goes straight underneath Gus. There was no way he could save it.
It's actually crazy that I think a lot of the reason the bucket is empty is just because Misty has taken so much from the bucket from us over this past couple of years.
Yeah, the bucket is enormous. Look at him. This guy. Seriously.
They should start calling him Never Misty. Because look at him sink another one.
I'm calling him Wisty. Wisty just does the form. Maybe some maple syrup
on there.
It's
called HSP, just a regular one.
Oh, well, there you go. So, just get a regular one for Brekkie. But how good are they playing? Misty popping off. 2 goals to the good. With 3 minutes left.
Yeah, good counting. Little bit of attack coming out from the Kibbgang, and Scrub will finish off the first. Really nice setup here. Just taking a little extra time, using his late flip and catching the defense off guard.
Again, Kibbgang, they get one back, get their first on the board.
Once this Misty fella told me about his name, and he said his name's Jerry, for those who don't know. And before we get to that, we put the name on Gus.
Stop talking about all of that. Gus has gone ceiling pinch, reset, shot, Zen 2.0. Gus clipping down the other end. Shaw's working it around with the beat. Baz has to back up. Baz, no! Oh! Goodness me, I thought he nearly owned goal. Misty covers the infield, blocked out by Scrub. More pressure coming through. Kibbgang, what one back on them, but it is Baz. Just settles it down a touch. Shaw's with the challenge, and almost one more. Fades took that very comfortably.
Yeah, I'm very much questioning a few of these moments from the defensive end of HSP, and they're going to be tested once again. Baz must get a contact. Misty manages to get back to cover all bases. Overtime in game 1.
Yeah, might have to check Baz's pants after that one. Lucky that Misty was back in time. Baz backs up though. Shot on. Again, a little bit wide. Gus misses a touch. Fades fires. Fades misses.
I'll tell you what. Misty would have hit that.
100%.
Fades. He's missed 2 now. He's crossbarred at the last 2 shots. Could have ended the series. Not usually a more direct player to take an early shot. He'll usually take it up, look for a pass, over to Misty! Gets his hat-trick, gets the game!
7 shots, 3 sausage rolls for Misty. He might just be the best player in OCE. Forget that. The best player in the world. And most importantly, he is Yummy Cheese Man's boy. He bred
to better controls, and now he's back.
Well, I think that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's half broke, try and fix it, and then go back anyway. And I think that's what he did.
When you're not better in 2 weeks' time, because...
Speaking of individuals, this man right here, off his ceiling, fakes it down, pop over the top. Misty, corner beat as well. Is anyone there for... No, never mind, HSP. Hang on, there he is. Scrub's backflipped, and Baz is on the pitch. I can confirm, because he's just scored.
He exists. It took both of his teammates to set up this goal, but Baz striking comes true and rings the first goal. Oh my goodness, HSP on fire.
This is... Oh, well, I just got kicked from the game. It's a great game if I knew what was going on.
Augusta scored.
You're joking.
It was a great pass play right off the kickoff.
Oh, he did too.
Baz delivered it on a plate. He said, I've been too involved in this game. I've had a goal.
Goal scored, but Baz, he's up and about. Kibbgang do get the equaliser, however. But I'm on the HSP train. There's no reason to waver my confidence unless Shaw scores that. It's still going to be a goal anyway. Gus with the follow-up, Gus with the brace, and Kibbgang with the lead.
Gus has scored the last 3 goals. Shaw's could have scored it himself, but couldn't find the angle low enough. But all that mattered was he took.
Shaw's backing off, no boost. Gus says, I'll have it. I'll freestyle on them. Upstairs. No. Not again. Not again.
Oh,
the ceiling's his best friend. Throws it on. Has to be a goal. Shaw's, please. Double himself. Oh, disrespectful. And it's still not a goal.
Well, it certainly should have been. I felt like with Gus's setup being so good, just defended out by the thinnest of margins. The follow-up, not quite there, but this time Shaw's takes the delivery and will find it in the top left of the nets.
How nice was this from Gus? Gets the reset and then just matrix. Hang on a minute. And then matrixing his way out of the ball. Can you say matrixes?
What do you think Baz said to his teammates after that?
After
what
he
do
missed?
you say?
Oops.
Yeah.
On me. I got next.
Maybe like, oh, I thought that guy was about to challenge, or
so unlucky. I think as well, talking to Gus, in the last split, kind of one of his biggest weaknesses, I guess, and it's his strength and weakness, right? Is how mechanical he is on the ball, how good he can be. Is that going to be a goal? Fades, huge save. Someone get it in. There he is. Speaking of the devil, gets the first goal. But Gus, so mechanical, Yummy, but it can be a weakness as well because anytime he has a little bit of space and 100 boost, he thinks, I could probably score this. And like from Misty, try and working it downfield, but there's no boost. Really, apart from Baz, they found 100 in the corner here. Misty, can he launch an attack with just over a minute left? HSP, perhaps, did get their dinner order coming through because they're looking pretty sloppy at the moment. They're looking like they're happy with themselves. And Kibbgang just running right through them.
A lovely recovery from Shaw's. He uses his touch. Do it for Rizzo. Go win worlds. Remove that asterisk and sort of put a new one that says they were both doing Rizzo controls. But
a jack of all trades.
But he's also, he's been great all around the pitch. And it's just been really interesting to see because for a long time, part of the reason we have made fun of Misty in the past is because he's often been in that glue role that nobody
doing, and we have seen some bottle jobs from him in the past. Yep. Perhaps has activated that side of the pocket knife too often.
The old corkscrew, and he screwed up a few of them. And there's always that saw that is way too small to ever possibly saw a branch with.
It's absolutely useless, but when he does find it, he's unfortunately, should I say, not finding the right tool in the pocket knife is Misty at the moment. Ever since game 1 from the hat-trick, gone very quiet. Kibbgang, the snowball is building.
I just can't believe we spent the last minute calling Misty a tool.
He's not good. Wow! Baz, where did that come from? How has he sniped it off the sidewall? Scrub just handed it to him. That was not the best.
He just went on the merry-go-round just to be like, yeah, there you go.
Scrub hit that and just went, oh, bother. Had to track back to net, but unfortunately for him, Baz has sniped the only place available, top right corner. You get a tight ball game, not for long. Gus on a bus says, I'll have 2-1.
It has been pretty unbelievable that all 3 goals have essentially been the exact same thing. One person beaten, nobody expecting it, wide open net for the next.
Someone said, no, Misty's more like a spork. You know what, I don't mind that either. Here we go, Misty, 100 boost, wins the kickoff. Hands it over to Baz. More bumps coming through. This is nice. Demo as well. Misty's gone to work here. Wide open. Thank you very much. Fades had to still do a bit of work. Will we get a tie ball game yet again?
And he's already got as many points as he had in the last 2 games. Big up Fades. Really, really nicely done to catch up to that ball because it looked like it might just get out of his grasp.
Yeah, really nice. We're getting highlight clips. We're getting interesting plays, but mostly, not again. Misty takes it and a kickoff goal. 2-goal swing. HSP have recovered from eating an HSP.
Misty's back. That's the kind of high-class goal you want to see.
Very awkward, but Shores, nice little play from him. Gus gets a one on net. HSP just opening the door for the defense. Or opening the door for the offense. I'm not too sure. Either or.
They've managed to secure their own back boost, and it's not going to be enough because Shores comes through, and there was a player having some fun on the backboard.
Yeah, this was worrying. Look, the clear from Misty had the right intentions. Put it up high, get it out of trouble, but he...
One for HSP, otherwise, like we've seen in the last 2 series, it'll be early on to match point for Kibbgang.
It's really nice from Misty. He waited for the touch, but it's not enough because Shores has just sniped top corner, outpaced all the defense, and caught Baz napping.
Really awkward position for Misty to be in. He caught himself underneath. It takes his one counter-attack to tie it up.
And that's not going to work because Gus now has 100. He's getting bumped. Everyone's getting bumped. HSP have to go. It's down the wrong end. Shaw's just keeping the ball in. He's done so well, as you said. He's crafty, hitting the ball around, just keeping the ball in. Another great touch coming through. Scrub, popping it across. Baz, 1-2, backboard. Gus just keeping that ball in. Kibbgang trying to lock in this win. No boost on Baz. Fades, just launches himself downfield. Shorts comes up huge. Scrub fake, but Gus is there to put it down. Kibbgang 3 with Yummy. I'm going to call it.
Yeah, the gang is now 1 game away from the semi-finals. Morgie called this team.
So I think just put a hand up. Put a hand up in defense, and then, as you said, find some better outlets transitioning it downfield.
Exactly. That's what Shores has done really well, is that there's nobody challenging him, so he's able to get the doubles, and there's nobody challenging off the kickoff. 4 seconds, and Kibbgang want that semi-final already.
I mean, if the timeout buff doesn't work, then the non-timeout buff absolutely won't work. There's nothing left here for HS.
It just feels like every single goal is being served up to Kibbgang on a better chips right now. even like these, they just... Did they just put some chicken on top right there, and all they need left is to sprinkle some sauce over the top of that?
Maybe a bit of sweet chili, a little bit of barbecue. I wouldn't mind some garlic.
Can't handle a loss. If you want to stay with my boy, you got to be winning.
Yeah, you got to be consistently somewhat doing something. And look, a hat trick in game 1. It reminds me of Banana Head at the Major. 5 goals in game 1. I don't care if you're going to lose the series. 14 other goals after that. That's what Misty's doing at the moment for you. Have another one.
I get it. You know what? I was going to say disappointment for HSP. I'm beyond that now. We've lost. The respect bucket is getting filled back up for some reason, and we're happy right now that Kibbgang are 3-0 up. And realistically, especially with a team that has Scrub on it, I don't see people getting 3-goal comebacks against this team.
And you know what? You know what, Yummy?
What?
I think my respect bucket is getting allocated a little bit more to Kibbgang. And this is setting up, because they've won this, let's be honest, this is over. They've set up a very juicy semi-final tomorrow against the Chiefs.
They've looked good both days. I think, realistically, part of that has been Shores. When he's fired up, they look like a more complete team. He was more fired up yesterday, but he's played really well through the second half of this series, which has almost made it easy for the Kibbgang.
Yeah, it's just the way that they've done it. I mean, since that first game, you know, obviously if Misty's going to score a hat-trick, he's beating anyone in the world, but outside of that, this has been...
Tough and tired days of gameplay to watch, and, you know, some of it only 5 games yesterday out of the good 28, so we probably missed all of those, but still, the point remains. Scrub, of course, always a consistent performer, and Shores has been really popping off throughout the second half of this series.
Yeah, this is just a formality at this point.
Can we also point out, Fades,